In the busy streets of Chicago lived a quiet man named Daniel Reed. Daniel was humble, soft-spoken, simple. He worked as a janitor at a corporate building owned by Carter Enterprises, one of the largest companies in the state. His wife, Vanessa Reed, was the opposite: beautiful, ambitious, obsessed with status. She constantly compared Daniel to wealthy men she saw on social media, men inspired by figures like Andrew Tate or entrepreneurs praised alongside Elon Musk. And every day, she reminded him, "You're not successful. You're not a real man. I deserve better." Daniel never argued. He only listened. At parties, Vanessa introduced him as, "This is Daniel. He works maintenance." She never said, "My husband," proudly. She laughed when her friends mocked his old car. At home, she threw his dinner plate once and said, "Even the janitor at my office has more ambition than you." Daniel quietly cleaned the mess. Because Daniel had a secret. 5 years earlier, Daniel wasn't a janitor. His real name was Daniel Carter. He was the only son of Richard Carter, founder of Carter Enterprises. But Daniel had rejected the luxury lifestyle. He wanted to understand the business from the ground up, so he worked anonymously inside his father's company, learning, observing, testing loyalty. Even his marriage was built during this hidden phase. He never revealed his identity. He wanted someone to love him for who he was, not for the Carter name. One afternoon, the company announced shocking news. Richard Carter had passed away. The entire corporation gathered in the main hall. Vanessa whispered to her colleague, "I wish I could marry into a family like that." Moments later, the lawyer stepped forward. "The sole heir to Carter Enterprises, Mr. Daniel Carter." The crowd, Vanessa, laughed at first. Then Daniel walked onto the stage in a tailored suit, calm, confident, powerful. The janitor badge was gone. The lawyer handed him the official documents. Net worth? $3.2 billion. Silence filled the room. Vanessa's face turned pale. That night, she stood in their living room. "Why didn't you tell me?" she cried. Daniel's voice was, "Because I wanted a wife, not a fan." Tears streamed down her face. "I didn't know." Daniel looked at her. "No, you didn't care to know." The next morning, headlines across Chicago read, "Unknown janitor revealed as billionaire heir." Vanessa tried to apologize publicly. She posted pictures. She wrote emotional captions. She begged him to forgive her. But Daniel had learned something powerful. Respect cannot be bought, and love cannot survive humiliation. Weeks later, divorce papers were filed. Daniel didn't seek revenge. He simply walked away. Vanessa watched from a distance as Daniel stepped into his black car outside the Carter Tower. She had treated him like trash because she thought he was ordinary. But the truth was never about money. It was about character, and she lost a king because she only saw a servant. Moral of the story: never disrespect someone because of their current position. You don't know who they are becoming. Character shows in struggle, not in status.